Hey everybody, it's Miss Linda. Got another book for you here. It's very funny. It's called Crazy Hair Day by Barney Salzberg. And you can see, there we go. It's pretty crazy, huh? Here he is, waking up in the morning. And here, this is important. He and his father apparently are looking at their calendar. Stanley Birdbaum woke up early. Bald Eagle Elementary School was celebrating Crazy Hair Day, and Stanley couldn't wait. They had celebrated Pajama Day, Twin Day, and 60s Day. Stanley's favorite was Twin Day because he and his best friend Larry Finchfeather had worn exactly the same thing. And actually you can see the picture right there. He and his friend are dressed like twins. And then this is Pajama Day and this is 60s Day. Stanley was ready. He had rubber bands, he had styling gel, and to make his hair perfect, Stanley had 2 cans of Halloween hairspray. Stanley's mother knew just what to do. She wrapped, she dipped, and to make his hair perfect, she sprayed Stanley's hair bright orange and blue. "Ta-da!" said Stanley. "I'm a work of art." "You're going to be late if you don't hurry," said his mother. So here we go. And there's Stanley. He's all ready to go. Here he is getting ready. Stanley rolled the rubber bands in his hair. He gently tapped the tops of his tips. "This is going to be a day I will never forget." "I bet Larry Finchfeather and I will have the craziest hair in the whole school," Stanley thought. As he walked toward the classroom, he heard his teacher talking. "And remember," Mr. Winger said, "Crazy Hair Day is next Friday." Everybody stopped. Everybody stared. Stanley felt sick. He's come into the room here. And you can see they're all looking at him. Larry Finchfeather said, "Is that a hairdo or a hair don't?" Everybody laughed, and Stanley ran to the bathroom. He came to school with crazy hair, but it wasn't Crazy Hair Day. A few minutes later, Stanley heard someone come in. "It's me, Larry Finchfeather." "The Larry Finchfeather who just made fun of me in front of the whole class?" asked Stanley. "I was only teasing," said Larry. Larry was trying to get him to come out from the bathroom stall. "Some days you tease me too much," said Stanley. "Mr. Winger said he wants me to try to be a peacemaker instead of a troublemaker," said Larry. "I'm supposed to bring you back to class." "Well, I'm not going," said Stanley. And you can see he's still in the toilet stall. "If you stay in here, you'll miss being in the class picture," said Larry. "I thought that was next Friday," said Stanley. "Crazy Hair Day is next Friday," Larry said. "Today is school picture day." Oh my gosh. Stanley rolled the rubber bands in his hair. He gently tapped the tops of the spikes. "This," he said, "is going to be a day I will never forget." Well, at least he's peeking his head out from inside the bathroom stall. Larry Finchfeather suggested that Stanley try washing his hair in the sink. "It won't help," said Stanley. "Halloween hair color lasts for days." "Well, it really doesn't matter. It's only your hair," Larry told him. "If you don't come out of here by the time math is over, I'm going to come get you. You can't stay here all day." It was very quiet after Larry Finchfeather left, and Stanley wondered if maybe he could spend all day in the bathroom. He ate his lunch. He drew some pictures. He even timed himself to see how fast he could flush all the toilets. 32.5 seconds, he shouted. "A new world record by me, Stanley Birdbaum." Stanley had counted up to 121, 122, 123 drops of water from a leaky faucet when Larry Finchfeather came back. "Beep, time's up, let's go," Larry announced. "Picture time." "If I'm in it, I'll look like the class weirdo," said Stanley. "Remember 60s Day when Mr. Winger had the flu but came in anyway?" He said the day wouldn't be the same if we weren't all together. You have to come. I'll give you 5 minutes. So here are the two boys talking to each other. Larry Finchfeather left, and Stanley Birdbaum thought about 60's Day when Mr. Winger had taught them all those great old songs. He remembered how on Pajama Day everybody in his class had worn PJs and slippers. Then Stanley imagined what his class picture would look like without him. So here they are singing songs, here they are on Pajama Day, and here they are without him in the picture. A real big gap there. He decided to go back to class. To keep from being nervous, Stanley made up a song. Crazy hair, how I wish it wasn't there. Stanley felt something touch his shoulder. I was just coming to get you, said Larry Finchfeather. What if they laugh at me again, asked Stanley. Everything will be fine, Larry whispered. I promise. Stanley stood in front of the class. Look at his face. He looks very surprised. Everybody stopped. Everybody stared. Stanley rolled the rubber bands in his hair. He gently tapped the tops of his spikes. This is going to be a day I will never forget. So now you have to take a good look at this because, of course, everybody has done something to their, not to their hair, but to their head. So everybody looks a little funny. And that is Crazy Hair Day by Barney Salzberg. I hope you enjoyed it.